All right. Let me see. I'll just press this button. That's one heck of a thingy. Anyway, so hello. I should have prepared this more. We are going to watch my first marathon speedrun at the BSG, otherwise known as Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. I'll also put the video I'm watching in the description. I'm watching it through the like the past broadcasts from BSG, because the VOD eventually the VOD will eventually also be released on YouTube by BSG. Anyway, I think we'll just get started. Yo, Sevo, hello. Peeking, yo. Some stuff before we start. So basically it's the first event I have attended when it comes to speedrunning. I also I'm quite introverted, and so I don't know, like, I'm very proud of myself. Honestly, the run at the event is not what I considered the most fun part. It was mostly just me taking a leap of faith, staying around for like a week, just YOLOing it, volunteering, meeting new people, making friends. At least you didn't have an audio delay while you begin your run. Did that happen to you? That sounds terrifying. An audio delay? And like, you do order your runs blindfolded, right? So anyway, let me see. Button. All right, I prepared this thing, and then I'll just full screen it. Let's just postpone the run. Of course, like, whenever you do marathon running at all, it seems like there needs to be tech issues at some point. Fortunately, I didn't have tech issues, but it's like, it just needs to happen, you know. Marathon runs are just so random. Just so much stuff you can't predict. Anyway,
welcome back, everyone, to the Benelux
tell me if
Speedrun's
the
Gathering.
fault is
I've just
not
received word that the
too
next
loud,
run is
basically.
done setting up. That means it's finally time for
I'll reduce
Celeste
it a little
by
bit like this,
Blackwell.
so
Good
I can
luck,
talk
have fun,
over
and
it,
take it away.
I think. Possibly.
Alright.
Live marathon on site? Yeah, great challenge. Like,
Okay.
again,
So,
my first marathon run. I did watch my fair share of GDQ runs, but I don't know. I basically just went into it. I did have a good idea, and I did practice quite a bit before doing the run. Mostly like commentary, but also any percent, and obviously the blindfolded incentive. Also, like, that's the thing I forgot to mention before doing this run. I forgot to mention that so there was a blindfolded incentive before that. And like, also friends from the Pokemon crew that is always there yearly at the event, they also donated at least in part to the incentive. There was an incentive of 150 euros that got raised for Mind, the charity, and because the donation incentive got met, Chapter 5 Blindfolded happened. Otherwise, I would have just run any percent like normal, and we would have done 5B and no blindfolded. But usually the donation incentives tend to get met at these kinds of events. I'll just let the thing play.
hello.
Maybe I'll
Black
interrupt
Belt,
at some point,
and,
but we'll see.
I'm slightly nervous.
I'll just let it play for now.
We are about to get started with Celeste Any Percent with a bit of spice because we're also going to do Chapter 5 Blindfolded.
Yeah.
And I also got some backup, which is nice.
Hi, I'm Jelly Dots. I'm also Celeste runner, but not this Celeste. I do the Pico 8 one.
Yeah. So I got like some Celeste backup
Yeah.
on the couch.
How do
so
I
that's
pause?
huge.
Space.
I'm happy about that.
Okay. Oh, there we go. So, just quick interruption before we get into it. So, I prepared. Yeah, Space isn't doing anything, but K is. So, brain. Think. So before I. Yeah, okay, so I did my preparations to do commentary myself, including the blindfolded part, and I just went full just wing it mode and just practice a bunch while talking, while playing, and having some basic concepts, ideas in my head for like points I want to hit or specific skips I want to hit. But I did decide to get backup because in the end we are running Celeste, and it became very likely we were going to get the donation incentive. So I got backup by Jelly Dot. He's a great fellow. I'm really grateful for his support on the couch. So yeah,
if we can get started.
And
we
I
can
think
go.
it was very smart.
All right, I'm starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Celeste. We are playing as Madeline.
All right, time to just vibe
Our
while watching.
red-haired protagonist. And we are currently in prologue, which is why we don't have a dash yet. Every jump saves approximately 2 frames per jump. And this game is a 60 frame per second game. Now, we are about to enter the first chapter, otherwise known as for Second
No,
City, and
Civil.
we are about to go very fast.
I have not practiced prologue blindfolded. Not yet, at least. I figured I could just fix that when it's time to actually do any percent runs. I am not close enough at all to do blindfolded any percent, so that's gonna take a while. I'm not that worried about prologue, but prologue seems kind of annoying because, well, I mean, like,
Don't have a dash.
obviously, like, the bridge part is annoying. You've died on prologue and you say, yo.
And we are currently in prologue.
I kind of want that to happen to me. That would be so funny. Like, even that's kind of rip. Like, even when I do my speedrunning stuff, can I get rid of this stupid thing? Whatever. Okay. Wait, what? Now even okay. Even with speedrunning, I barely practice prologue.
Which is why we don't have a dash yet. Every jump saves approximately 2 frames.
Yeah, the
per
bridge
jump.
part.
And
It's not the bridge part.
this game is 60 frames per
Fair
second.
enough, fair enough.
Now,
Especially in
we
a
are
marathon
about
setting,
to
something
enter
like
the
that is
first
going to
chapter,
happen.
otherwise known as Forsaken City, and we are about to go very fast. So, strap yourself in.
Oh my.
Alright, so one of the first things that's good to talk about is the mechanics. So we have both horizontal and vertical movements. Madeline can move in 8 different directions.
I'm so nervous.
Both vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. And she has 3 buttons: jump, dash, and climb. Climb is used to grab
Yo,
walls, which
Cookie.
will
I'm
become
rewatching the run.
more important later, but it's already important, especially in Chapter 5 Blindfolded. The other big thing is like when, like right here, we will either hyper or wave dash our way horizontally, where we dash and then jump on the ground. when we move upwards, we can actually dash upwards, jump against the wall, which is called a wall bounce. And the other big thing that's going to happen just right here, we're going to corner boost. We dash into this wall, and then we press both climb and a jump, which corner boosts us the way through, sort of.
So after this point, wait, corner boosting? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, Civil. But after this point, I have that spike corner. Yes.
A wall bounce.
Yes. How many speedruns have you watched, Civil? Like sided speedruns, not blindfolded ones.
And then we bounce.
But yeah, it's
and
like
the other big thing
whenever you
going
corner,
to happen just right here, we're going to corner boost. We dash into this.
Whenever you corner boost, like into stuff like this. Well, I assume you know about corner boosting, right?
We press both
okay,
climb
gotcha.
And a jump.
This jump I might have missed. Gotcha.
Corner boosts us. Chapter 2.
Alright, chapter 2.
Good to mention is like, so the any percent category, which is
oh yeah,
the most
fun fact, I didn't notice at all. I knew before the run that someone would wear cat ears. I actually had to ask her afterwards whether she was wearing them because I just didn't notice. I was locked in, man. Even this I didn't notice where they even changed someone's name.
strong category. There's like 5,000.
Yeah, she was wearing a cat ears because of what do you call it? Yeah, so the one game before me is Momodora. Momodora is also really cool. I've played that one.
And the most
maybe I'll watch it back.
Includes 7 chapters where eventually we will scale the mountain.
Very unfortunate.
In order to
skip,
finish the game. We are currently in chapter 2. We're doing a cutscene skip. So what actually happened is there was actually a cutscene right there. And Celeste is kind of funny when you do cutscenes because the game will actually remember our vertical position, and we could just spawn inside.
Yo, get their headphones, huge.
Right now, we are getting chased by Badlin, our lovely alter ego, another side to Madeline.
Yeah, this is kind of nice. I can
I'll proceed.
I can just let past me do the talking.
Relatively speaking, a bit more quiet to focus on the run.
Yeah, so on this section, it's very technical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think you can see that with your own eyes, but...
Final room of intervention, by the way.
Yo, Jelly!
Wait a second.
Oh, this is great.
Alright.
How are you doing?
We're almost out. Oops.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
I'm here to just enjoy the show again.
Alright. And we are about to exit chapter 2 into chapter 3. Top route intervention. Not commonly seen. Oh, oops.
No.
Alright.
No ultra.
And suddenly we are awake because we didn't play
chilling.
Out the cutscene.
Yeah.
Say hello to Theo, everyone. He's up top here. Oh, you actually got to see him now.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
And suddenly we are awake because
honestly, it barely matters.
Say hello to Theo, everyone.
But the screen really is not supposed to pan over here.
Oh, you actually got to see him now.
As far as I know, I don't think it's supposed to pan to the top. It's because I messed up.
Checkpoints.
I might be wrong though. I might be wrong.
There we
go.
Okay. And chapter 3 is when things get really spicy, in my opinion, because it's gonna go stupid.
Yeah, because I think every chapter kind of has its own sort of gimmick.
Yes.
And this is where it really starts playing out.
Like the big gimmick here, like you can already see them. They are called dust bunnies, and they are otherwise known for
this is a backup.
causing cycles.
It's kind of annoying backup.
There are like 2 big cycles. There's the entry cycle and the death cycle. When we enter a room, we are commonly known entering the entry cycle. If I either reset the room or die in the room, then we have to deal with the death cycle. So sometimes speedrunners will need to learn like both cycles because, well, you kind of want to have backups, right?
Oh, if you see, so sometimes there's like this horizontal line through the screen. Like the screen is basically tearing, and it's because I'm running the game on Steam Deck. But other than that, the gameplay is great, and I don't feel any lag whatsoever in game.
Especially in the marathon setting. Oh, there we go. And
But yeah, don't mind the screen tearing, basically.
A lot of dust bunnies.
Yeah, you know what's annoying about the... Wait, why did that happen? I pressed L.
I wanted to do...
So... Yeah. So I had my Steam Deck with me to practice. I even had my Switch, which was potentially a backup or just to play with people. Anyway, so this I was practicing on the Steam Deck. If you run the Steam Deck, like person number 2 who made me want to see honestly get a laptop unless you want to play like this. Like you can use the Steam Deck as a PC. And also the operating system is actually pretty nice. But in hindsight, I should have maybe gotten a laptop. But the Steam Deck works great. So I was running the Celeste from the original Steam Deck. I have a laptop, but at the events it's cool for hanging out with people without a full laptop. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, it's such a cool console, honestly. But here's the scuff thing. I was running on the Steam Deck, and I was practicing on the Steam Deck, and it kind of felt like I was playing underwater. It felt like I had VSync on. And so when I was practicing on Saturday and even Sunday, I was slightly panicking because I was like, do I need to relearn the game and adjust for this? Like my brain couldn't comprehend this. Yo, we're cool. Yo, Fifth. I ran the game on desktop mode and that freaking fixed Celeste. And I was like, why not run Celeste on the event? So anyway, that's the story. It was really annoying to play Celeste while it's like slow. Like, while it feels like playing VSync. Imagine being Ponko.
So we are about to exit the current checkpoint into
like it felt like playing VSync.
I wanted to do a little nice setup here. Also, useful to mention
what the
is that
heck? That's not what I wanted.
That whenever you die,
this is amazing. Where did it go?
Game, then that is commonly
everything is going wrong now.
Especially when we get to like chapter 6 or we get to the blindfolded part.
Ah, there we go.
You basically
blindfolded POV, yes.
Into huge maps.
I'll show my my new controller later.
I wanted to do a little nice setup here. Also, useful to mention is that that whenever you die in a game, then that is commonly going to happen, especially when we get to like
dying is going to happen.
We get to the blindfolded part. You basically get reset into like the starting part.
Actually, I didn't die that much. So
that means that gameplay, just like here, is generally like nice and quick.
Again, I didn't die that much
like,
for a marathon
that's
setting.
One of the big things about this game, where the developers really they really focused on just getting good movement.
And
It's one of
also,
the things like
I was doing commentary myself. If I let someone else do commentary, the game is a lot easier.
that's even in the Pico 8 version, right?
Yeah. It's just
But
very
it would still be a marathon setting.
satisfying to play both versions, honestly.
Oh no.
Yes.
Atrocious.
Also, fun part, like this chapter actually has the Pico 8
Yeah,
part.
that's true.
Alright, focusing for a bit. We're about to get to the second button. There's 3 buttons in Huge Mass. And we're actually doing a very specific route, which is bottom, top, middle. Otherwise known as, I believe, chest, books, and towels.
It is confusing. I keep messing up the whatever they're called, towels,
There
books,
you go.
chests.
Moving up through the gap. Trying to get a very specific cycle here, which is both tight and lenient. And about to exit Huge Mass. Going to grab this key. Make sure to like try and get the fast cycle. We got it. Talk to
Wait, did I actually get it?
Huge Mass. Going to grab this key.
It looked
Make
so
sure to,
messed
like,
up.
Get,
Well, it's
try and get
the ending
fast
part.
cycle. We
I
got
did get it. I did
Talk
get
to
it.
to Oshiro, and then move out.
It's whatever, honestly.
Waiting a cycle here. And so we're going to...
I don't know why I care.
we're going to hit like a big skip.
Yes. And it's done with the... You saw it earlier with the crouch jump, the crouch dash. And it's mostly known among the community as the demo dash.
True.
And we're gonna see it here.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's go.
I moved up 2 pixels instead of 1.
So what happened there
Oh, no.
was, and you saw it again. Madeline's hitbox becomes 4 pixels, I believe.
Yeah, 4 pixels in height.
And that just happens to be just enough to get through that obstacle, those dust bunnies.
And it just works. Don't ask me why. No, actually, so the gap is exactly 4 pixels.
Yeah.
So it is pixel perfect. It is not frame perfect. Because we, like the Celeste community basically found a setup which makes the whole thing a lot more consistent. There's actually faster setups than the one I did.
Yeah, because I moved 2 pixels
Way
up
faster setups, actually. Final room. Oh, shoot.
by accident.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, scary.
that was very close. This room sucks. I hate
Just
this
waiting
room.
it out.
It's even worse blindfolded.
Trial.
Alright, chapter 4.
437
And
is
chapter
not
5
that
is coming
bad
up soon.
for a marathon.
Which is when I might need some help from the audio
it's
tech,
so
but we'll see.
bad. I can read so much about that
Right.
room about
So
when
this
you do a
chapter
blindfolded.
is chapter 4, otherwise known as Golden Ridge. So every
Ignore that part.
every chapter has gimmicks. And the big gimmicks in chapter 4 is like wind, clouds. There's also bubbles. So here you'll see wind showing
Wow.
up.
Honestly,
Next one you'll
all these
see,
mistakes
like,
don't matter,
bubbles,
but they are
breakable
also kind of
blocks,
funny.
Which are not unique to chapter 4. And here you'll see
'Cause
clouds.
For
They're all
most
lined up.
people, these mistakes are not that big of a deal, right?
Just like that.
And also, a lot of people have it just on the background, so
Just for you.
I don't know.
Which just speaks of like the excellent level design, honestly.
Yeah, it's even casually it's great, and somehow it lends even
Did I mention
almost
Archie?
even
No.
more perfect for speedrunning.
So,
Yes.
just for
Even casually it's
context,
great, and
every single time when the Celeste community gets to this room, they'll scream Archie. I'm not kidding. And the whole reason is because this strat is called Archie. Archie is like a big, infamous parrot for the community. I don't feel like I'm that much in the know of the meme, but this is Archie where you move 1 pixel up. Because otherwise you couldn't do this upright dash to the coin.
Almost even more perfect for
and it saves a tiny amount of time.
Yes.
But it is significant enough.
Going up top here. Okay. So we have entered the second checkpoint.
No?
I think.
Oh.
Second checkpoint.
Crowd never
This
does
is actually
that.
one of
Very
the
sad.
shorter checkpoints in the game.
At least the Twitch chat does that whenever Celeste community is there.
It's known as Shrine. It takes like 20 seconds.
Surely.
We're gonna do the first one of our big skips, otherwise known as first blockless. And I tried to get a ceiling pop there.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm creating Celeste fanfiction.
Yes.
Casually, you normally use like a big block
I
to
don't
get through
know.
that section. But these runners, they just skip it.
I don't know. Maybe it's because like I think one of the GDQ runs I watched, like they'll wait. Do they even explain No, I'm pretty sure they explain Archie.
Second try under trail. No.
Yeah, maybe speedrunning fanfiction. I'm sorry.
Use the momentum. Get to the bubble. Get to another bubble. Skip the block. Obviously, we don't like blocks.
I don't know enough. Feel free to correct me.
You know, normally this game is a puzzle platformer.
Do I do it first try? Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
Nice.
Let's go. Second blockless. Almost have finished out of chapter 4. I mean, out of the previous checkpoint. And we have entered cliff face.
Alright. It's time. It's almost time for it to really get spicy.
And we are going to enter chapter 5 in a bit.
Like, ironically, everything else feels almost like an afterthought.
Alright, going to do a snowball super here. Or try to. This is very technical part. So Celeste is very input heavy. If that wasn't obvious.
But yeah, I think there is still a nice balance to it though. Like
this is a section that's
there's enough people
intense
at
both
the event
casually
that
and in the speedrun.
haven't
It's really
seen
impressive.
Celeste Any %.
Oh.
And like some people weren't
yes, go
even
for it.
like they
I'll
didn't
put
know
on my
about
blindfold
Celeste
right
when I
now.
talked to them.
Yes, so while you get set up for that, I wanted to quickly do some plugs, because you know, with any event, you got quite a bunch of amazing sponsors. One of these sponsors that
this
we
is
got
great.
this event is
So before the run, someone the host of the run, she told me about preparing this one specific plug for the AOC monitors, and so you'll see.
is AOC, which generously provided us with their top-notch gaming monitors for this event. These amazing gaming displays feature a 144 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond of response time, low
getting
input
distracted.
lag, and 6 gaming modes, ensuring our gamers have the smoothest performance possible. Thank you, AOC, for supporting our event. Wouldn't you agree, Malik, that these monitors are great?
I can clearly see how great the 144 hertz is, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
It's so stupid. I love it.
So, this is not your normal Celeste game.
I'm gonna put on some different headsets so I can actually. Because there's like a phone call nearby.
Gameplay. So I'm trying to. I actually had to relearn.
Imagine reviewing Blindfolded, your Blindfolded run. You know, you're joking about the civil, but I would usually, so whenever I have streamed Blindfolded runs, and like either I'm either on the bus to work or back from work to my house, or I'm like on the bike, I will actually listen the stream back and just imagine all the rooms and the stuff I talked about. So yeah, I am actually doing that sometimes. I'm not blindfolded, but I am like only listening, audio listening.
Sounds. I was too fast. Playing it safe. Okay. That was. I kind of repeated actually like
How does
what I did before.
How does a blindfolded review even work? Also, this was cursed.
Probably not good.
So
I kind of repeated actually like what I did before that.
So here I basically messed up my down left dash. Like I was way too late.
Probably not good. So that's one of the unfortunate things is like the sound design.
And this is also awkward
in Celeste, but like I cannot hear
Oh.
myself fall, so that's
So in hindsight, what I just
bit
said
of a
is
downside. Oh,
Would you like
what I just said is very confusing.
us to mute you so you can't hear yourself anymore?
oh no. I meant more like there is no sound cue for falling. That's what I meant.
Literally no sound cue for falling. I want one. You confirm if your strat are done or not. Yeah, you don't get the feedback.
So that
And
must be rough.
Yes. Like, one of the things I wish the game had is like sound cues for room transitions.
Oh yeah, the room transitions. Okay, I didn't mess
there
up.
we go. This is one of the fun blindfold strats where we will hold grab. No. We hold jump, right, and crouch, which lands us in a very specific position. Currently,
I'm surprised I got into the bubble.
Okay, nice. First try.
Honestly, clean.
Yeah, so this is obviously incredible that someone can do this, and it's very heavy on this understanding, obviously, the whole game, but having setups on setups.
These spinners make sounds, so that's helpful. Because otherwise, we probably would need to do some kind of beat counting strats.
Fun fact: so in chapter 3 there are these dust bunnies that will also like turn sideways, etc. They don't have sounds. They don't give any sounds like spinners do. So they are silent
The next part
assassins.
is going to be more fun. Oh wait, that's the.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like,
Well, you know the switch block.
On this
but it
section,
is what it
gonna have to
is.
focus
Yes.
because he only gets
Oh,
one attempt
no.
here.
Oh.
Yeah, Civil, I'm so happy you taught me the backup here.
I'm gonna do some normalization. So hold down right.
Normalization
And
backup.
frigging hold down left. I should be all the way in the corner.
Katamari with controller. I'm not familiar
I
with
expect the
Katamari.
door to be here or the thing. Oh,
There you go.
there we go. Don't know why I was that far up then, but oh good. Oh good. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I
downside,
managed
we
to
don't
get there
actually,
eventually.
We don't get to retry the room. For cutscenes, this checkpoint is
Civil, is there anyone that actually runs Katamari blindfolded? Do you know? Is it the game where you like roll the big thing that basically ends up getting bigger and bigger?
the third checkpoint.
I
There's
think
5
that's the
checkpoints
Katamari
in
game.
Blindfolded chapter 5. And
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
this
like
this room.
checkpoint. You'll see in a bit why.
Oh, it is. Yo, hey jackets.
Oh wow, we hit it like just like that. That's
Cut them already.
usually doesn't happen. There we go. 1, 2. Go up, hit the button. Can go up here. So these are all very specific strats in order to like manipulate these seekers, and okay,
I
usually doesn't happen.
actually I shouldn't immediately be on the top part. I think that's why the seeker did that.
There we go.
I'm not quite sure why.
1, 2, 1, 2. The coin. Hit
But
the other seekers.
if I don't immediately like climb to the top, and then afterwards I'll climb up, then it's usually fine.
That usually doesn't happen. Okay.
Yo,
There we go.
on the list of blindfolded
grab this
runners
wall.
on-site
1, 2,
live
1, 2.
marathons.
The coin. Hit the other coin.
Wait, so Civil,
Okay.
there is a list. Where's the list?
Yep. Doing a super here. Super dash is actually a dash jump, just your regular dash jump. Here we wait for the seeker.
But
again. This is
the
second time
blindfolded
we do
part
this.
was like
1,
the
2.
the most
1,
scary
2,
part,
3.
honestly.
Okay, and I don't like everything blindfolded is hard. 1, 2, 3. But
This room I practiced for 2 hours.
this one is especially bad.
I grinded for 2 hours.
What?
More actually.
No, that's
Oh
bad.
yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
what I messed
especially
up
bad.
here, I was holding down, so I didn't go forwards. And then I do an up dash. I want to wall bounce, but the wall bounce isn't happening.
What's happening?
And now I'm confused because I also didn't notice whether the first wall bounce went off or
No,
not.
that's bad. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do
do
some
it again.
stupid save here.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. Ultra.
It's same mistake.
Not correct. Okay.
This
wow.
is so stupid that I get the bonk
What's-
here. And now I start panicking.
This is bad.
This is also this is so
what's
stupid. Yeah, this is a good save, by the way. I heard the seeker coming. I was like, okay, let's up dash.
Oh, okay.
And then I heard the spring. So I was like, okay, I'm down here. So I can get to my safe zone. Yeah, I got so lucky. It's so
Okay,
stupid.
nice. Gonna wait just to be safe. Right. Again.
That's also slightly lucky.
This. Alright, we should.
Nice.
Yeah, good save though.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. I got scared for a second.
That was
Three.
probably the hardest.
That
room
was
in the first half.
luck
Yeah,
and
so
also
there's, like,
clutch.
3 rooms that I particularly dislike. That's one of them. Okay, we're gonna do a big skip
I actually
here,
think
search
there are
skip.
4 rooms I dislike. Specifically.
Yay! It's a that save normally, or that skip normally saves 2 minutes. In blindfolded, I haven't bothered trying to figure out how fast or slow it is, but
A snippet of the list, huge. Thank you.
probably different. It's a that save normally.
Yeah,
Or that skip normally.
well,
saves
actually, this is
2
fine.
minutes. In blindfolded, I haven't bothered trying to figure out how fast or slow it is, but
No, this was mostly
Probably
according to
different.
practice,
because you would need to learn a lot of rooms. So
I think.
that skip probably saves even more
Oh,
than 2 minutes.
okay, this is confusing. I was
Probably different.
this is
you
annoying.
would need to learn a
In
lot of
YouTube,
rooms,
you
so-
would go back 5 seconds, but Twitch player goes back 10.
That skip probably.
Here I was supposed to do an upright dash. And I did an up dash.
We saves you for more than 2 minutes. Come on.
And now I'm getting confused.
Oh. Okay. Yes, there we go. Alright, gonna land on top. Go down. Go up again.
And yeah, like normally the seeker would be here. And then this is lucky.
Usually I can hit the seeker there. Try again. There we go.
Combination of luck
I
and...
guess he moved out of the way or whatever happens. Because
I'm actually right about it moving out of the way. In a sense.
And this part is even worse. Because we are...
This is the hardest checkpoint.
Carrying Theo and...
I'm not jumping high enough.
Theo.
Yeah, so normally Madeline walks slower when she walks
this
against
is
the
good.
wall. With Theo, that's not the case. So suddenly that's one less sound cue.
Yeah, like so what you'll... Wait, is this correct?
It
Well,
works
what you'll see
out.
me do is every room where I enter,
So I was supposed to do a hyper dash, bring Theo with me to like this door. Instead, I just keep jumping and walking. I'm like, it should probably still work out, and I was right.
will like walk against these walls.
This is so good.
I cannot actually
Oh,
hear
this
if
room.
I'm walking against
I hate this
them.
room.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, this is one of the 4 rooms I hate.
understand. I kind of know where they are because of practice, right? But okay, that's good.
Oh,
That's not-
I wasn't far enough to the right, so I did my jump here. And I thought I would hit the spring, but I didn't.
Good.
And now I tried to save it.
Nice.
This is so dumb. This is not
Peace.
supposed to work.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
That's a nice save.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, do I
yeah.
have you?
I had to do something like this.
That was an accident. I wasn't supposed to down dash there.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
supposed to jump here. I'm doing it like way too early. So now
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Oh,
good.
oh wow. Yeah, that 1, 2, 3 needs to happen on the block.
Not good. Wait.
I'm trying to fix this
Oh.
now.
Okay.
When I maybe should retry.
Put him down there. 3. Not good. I should have retried, I guess.
Oh, this is confusing now. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this room is a little bit...
I thought I would be there.
Like, these 3 dashes are basically buffered. But... Oh. Okay.
So this is the
Gotta make
one.
sure I throw Theo at the correct spot.
Second time I get
There we
stuck.
go.
Honestly, not that bad.
Throw.
Happy we managed to get it
Was that
there.
too early?
That
Yep,
can
that's
happen.
fine.
Oh no, that's just lucky.
Okay, nice.
Uh,
Go through the room.
Why don't you full jump and throw?
crunch, right?
Deal will normalize with the wall. Yeah, it's
Okay,
just.
final room.
I'm just
Well,
lucky, man. I'm
Final
just
room,
lucky.
but-
Just be lucky. That's how you do your blindfolded runs,
just
right?
retry.
Just be lucky.
So that's the nice thing about playing Celeste blindfolded. You can just retry rooms. The downside is playing Celeste blindfolded.
I was about to say.
I think this room is actually
And
yeah.
here, like, it's just
Oh.
one straight line, kind of. But I can't hear myself jump.
No. Yeah, this final room I actually need a strat for.
Okay. That was particularly
Eventually.
slow. Okay. There we
There
go.
we go.
And this part where I take off the blindfolds and the headset, that was amazing.
All right, we got through.
I also noticed like how many
Wow.
people are
Thank
actually
you.
like sitting behind
The fact
now.
that you only did that with just 20 deaths, I know I wouldn't be able
Like that's
to
actually
even
kind of
cite
crazy.
it.
Like a big part of that is like the Pokemon
Alright.
crew.
Okay, I gotta
Yo,
focus
GG.
again because
Oh,
this
show
round is-
again?
Oh.
Alright, we got through.
I was actually
Just
like
wow.
I was getting emotional.
Thank you.
The fact that you only did that with just 20 deaths, I know I wouldn't be able to even cite it.
Alright. Okay, I gotta focus again because this round
I
isn't over.
didn't even fully register the confirm that feeling. Yes, it feels so good.
yet.
It
The fun is
was
only starting.
like that's such a good memory.
So we have just entered chapter 6 and we are at the halfway point. Lake skip. There we go.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind skipping watching
And,
6B right now.
So you didn't. Oh, okay. So you didn't get to see this because we are clearly not doing the normal 90% route. Normally we would enter 5B, or was known as the B side, by grabbing a cassette, and I'm not particularly good at 6B, but that's what I practice. And
I practiced the particular skip here, but I didn't get it, unfortunately.
We are going to grab this cassette here.
That would have been
We're gonna
nice.
do something fun, otherwise known as 6B. So hope you enjoy the show. Well, I'll cry a little bit inside because it's not that easy.
6B sucks. And now imagine playing 6B. Yeah, at least the music is good. But imagine playing 6B
Right, so there's a bunch of feathers here.
while commentating.
Grabbing these nice little dash crystals. Grabbing these bumpers. So currently we are in the first checkpoint of 6B. Commonly for
Jukio
commonly known
Kallio.
in, for a lot of other speedrunners.
I just know too
we
mellow.
consider the first
for
checkpoint
5B.
actually one of the harder checkpoints in 6B. So yeah. Also something you might notice is that this is not your normal level. Because yeah, a lot of spikes, no floor.
At least this is driving the point home that 6B sucks.
Yeah, casually, this is what we describe as a nightmare.
Kind of, yeah. This is the stuff of nightmares. This is the stuff just drives me crazy, honestly. But yeah, if the host has any messages, go for it.
Yeah, I figured I might as well talk a bit more about mine.
Oh,
After
I'm
all,
so
mine is
happy
an
actually that
organization
someone
that, strives to help
came in
provide
here.
individuals with the support.
This
they
is
need
not
to
very
face
6B
mental health
content,
challenges,
unless you
and,
mean
I
me
figured I'd
dying
mention that since
a
I
lot.
believe this game is very closely related to struggling with mental issues
Fall Guys
and
section,
the journey
yes.
that such a challenge can impose upon someone.
Yeah, it certainly is. This is, again, that's very, it means a lot to a lot of people. And if you've not seen this game before,
which demo do you mean?
Casually, this game is not
even
to a lot of people.
There's a lot of points where you'll do a demo.
This game before,
even here.
Like casually, this game is not always.
Yeah, there's a demo.
Need to play like this.
6B.
You can take your time. You can, and the game is definitely lenient in a lot of ways.
The thing I would have liked to mention more in hindsight, by the way, is that like right now I'll talk about how the game is nice, right? But I think I would have liked to talk more about the organization mind. More in the sense that it's important to be aware about mental awareness.
Cool.
Like the thing that I think is actually great about this game, like
but so, it's okay. Whatever.
This game is clearly very difficult, right? Demo skip.
Yeah, that's the demo skip, by the way.
I believe.
I assume that's the one you meant, Civil.
This game, with the intention to succeed, the game keeps driving you forward. Like one of the messages, for example, there's like these little postcards that will show up during chapters, and one of these postcards actually says, "Be proud of your deaths. Be proud of your death count." Or like, for example, how the game will always start at the end of prologue and it just says, "Just breathe," which is something I should be doing. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try and do a big skip.
Civil, Blindfolded 6B, how about no?
Normally it's supposed to save 1 second, but
so 6B saves 20 seconds on the top level.
We could try again. I wanted to skip
6B saves 20 seconds on the top level.
Because it's known as feather skip.
And I can only see 6B being maybe a thing if you do all red berries or all cassettes as a category. Because it's not going to save enough time, and even then... No.
Okay. There we go.
There you go.
When is Celeste 100% blindfolded going to happen, man?
Alright, we're gonna grab
these coins. That would be so cursed.
Pretty long room.
How many seconds 6B saves on blindfolded 6?
About to...
Do you mean my 6B?
Our current checkpoints.
Because my 6B is not that... it's fine.
Tug. And so we are in the final checkpoint of 6B, otherwise known as Reprieve. Next room, we're gonna just zoom. We're not quite sure what the name is.
I'm going to learn Blindfolded Any percent.
Back is actually faster.
But I don't think...
There we go.
I think it's very unlikely I'll ever do Blindfolded 100%.
Easier than it looks.
You never know it though.
Not that it's easy.
Never say never, but...
Alright, this is another long room. There's actually... So here's a bunch of coins. And we're going to do a little skip.
This is painful.
Nice.
At least I didn't die at the end of that room.
And about to...
I don't think we're going to die here.
6B.
Actually, I think the remainder all... Wait, maybe I'll die in this room.
Alright.
I can see that happening.
Lasers.
No, actually, no. Oh yeah, this was risky though.
Okay.
Like I did like the double ultra into Badland. That was a little risky.
That was risky. Yeah, it's alright. 6B.
It's something. So I did fine considering
at the beginning.
Freaking 19 deaths. I died almost the same amount in 6B as my blindfolded run. Like Actually, let me look. I think I died 20 times coming out of my blindfolded run. And I died 19 times in 6B. That's like not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay.
Alright, we got through.
This is not okay. This is 20 deaths. And I died 19 times after 6B. Oh man. That is not okay. Alright, let me see where the chapter 7 is.
Okay.
Alright.
So as we said that
This
at
is
the
not
beginning,
okay.
any percent is 7 chapters. Right now
I
we
think
are
we did
about,
fine though, but honestly, I'm joking a bit much, but it's also
any percent.
Because
this is basically a
I'm doing 6B while commentating. I'm doing 6B in a marathon setting, and I'm doing 6B after doing chapter 5 blindfolded. And then I'm doing 6B. Like, I think I did fine, honestly, but it's still really bad.
Of everything before this
but
is the climax of the story.
It honestly doesn't mind because it's a marathon run.
We have 2 dashes, which definitely spices up the game quite a bit at the speed run.
And it's also my first marathon run.
Going to hit the spring. Approaching the end of 0 meters. All right.
Thank you, Madeline.
Thank you, Madeline.
At this point, it's been chilling. Sort of. Not really.
Okay, so we are currently in 500 meters. And we are going to basically just keep doing what we're doing. Perform incredible gymnastics. I'm not sure how Madeline is doing this, but she is.
Eventually, someone is going to ask me a question.
If the host has any messages, I'm down for that.
Hell yeah. I just wanted to say, as you're in the final climb
Yo, Phoenix.
This game,
Thanks for the congrats.
Remind everyone that we're also in the final climb.
Oh, you watched the VOD?
marathon.
Yo, thanks.
And it would be great if perhaps maybe by the end of today or by this weekend we could hit that 5,000 mark. We're only about 300 euros away, so I believe we can get there.
Hype.
Whoa.
So actually, how did you start learning this game? And what made you want to do it blindfolded?
So I started learning this game.
This is what I was so thankful about. Like I honestly didn't know what to talk about. So I was really happy that someone would throw me this phone.
So first, I think this game in general just hooked me. Because, hey, it's Celeste. And I like platformers. And then at some point, I learned, like... Or basically, I finished the whole game of Celeste. Took like maybe 30 hours or so. And... I would actually see TGH speedrunning. Like, I don't know how I got there. Probably through GDQ. And... I would just see the speedrun. I would be like, oh, I would like to do this. This looks fun. So that's basically how I got into the game. And that's like, I think start of 2018. And then 2021, I really started taking it more seriously.
I'm actually starting to play better now.
Happened.
It's
where the Celeste
funny.
community would basically start up this big tournament.
See the speed run, yes.
Everyone would just participate. And so eventually I'm not even sure like what made me think about Blindfolded. But I just figured it looked cool. And I started like looking up other people doing blindfolded. I found there's actually a blindfolded community. Through the blindfolded community, I would also like learn more strats, especially for like blindfolded stuff. And here I am. If there's any
the ad.
Feel free to go.
Oh no.
All right. There's €5 from Sentinel saying, "See, let's raise some money for Mind," and that goes to the character choice of Samus.
How did I die right there at the end?
So thank you for that.
All right, that was ASS Skip. Or was known
Wait,
as
it was.
Upcoming run, so thank you for that. Sentinel saying, "See, let's raise some money for Mind," and that goes to the character choice of Samus. For upcoming run, so thank you for that.
My brain just. My brain is in Omega focus mode. Like in hindsight, I definitely. Again, it's whatever.
Or was known as.
But I should have also thanked for the donation.
Skip. Don't ask me why it's named like that.
It's also because I'm focusing on the strat and then I
Don't
die.
worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about
It's
it.
honestly whatever.
Jelly, are you worrying about it?
I am absolutely not worrying about it. In fact,
I should not worry about
I
it.
absolutely appreciate the Celeste community's naming, sense of naming.
Are there actually like I'm actually curious. Are there any like famous skips in Pico 8?
Ooh, I don't know the names, but the answer is yes.
Fair enough.
Well, I think the most famous one is just Gem Skip. Where you... Well, that's using other mods.
Is that the one where you...
Oh yeah. I watched
eventually,
your
like, you get the
blindfolded
second
thing.
dash?
Yeah, and some will just do it without the dash.
Yo, 7.
Oh, really? What's wrong with you guys? Oh no, I probably shouldn't be saying that.
Reminder, you did just blindfold this run.
Right.
Yeah.
I
I remember. I'm honestly scared for learning Chapter 7 blindfolded.
Alright, that was...
Because even because of these two auto-scroller rooms, right? I was actually talking with you about that.
Upcoming run, so thank you for that.
But this room is gonna be so bad blindfolded.
Alright, that was...
And this room is...
Skip.
This room is the auto-scroller room where you just don't need to do anything and you just don't die.
Skip.
If you do this blindfolded, it's so
Don't ask me why
bad.
it's named like that.
I haven't even tried
Ask
this yet, but it
Celeste
just
community.
looks so bad.
Be curious.
Alright, let me
Hey,
skip forward again.
What's wrong with you guys? Alright, up top here, there's a key. And
Wait,
I'm
are
also
you...
trying to get the fast key
Do I
cycle,
look
which
like
I got.
Hikaru right
Let's
now?
go.
Or are you referring to Jelly,
And,
like behind me on the
Fast key
couch?
cycle actually says like 0.4 seconds.
How? Wait, no, I'm confused. You think I look like him? Jelly looks like Hikaru. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, that's good. Wait, can I? Oh, I can actually see it. Yo. There is some resemblance. Dang.
And
Looking handsome.
like Celeste is actually not... it's not really defined by its glitches, right? It's just... The big thing about Celeste is just its movement. And so... The game isn't particularly long. And all the time save just adds up. The length of the game is more defined by its difficulty. Alright. Okay. We have just exited 2.5k, entering 3k. There's 30 more flags. And we are
I
about
remember.
to finish.
I die on the
90%.
flag I die.
So these flags.
I die
like
on on skipping flag
in
2.
terms of mechanics for the game. Normally you would spawn at the start of the room.
There's also
if
something
you were
else,
to,
but
if you were to like die. But now if at any point I die, then we would respawn back at the flag. Sometimes we will actually proceed to skip certain
I'm
flags.
basically doing very
was
big
awkward.
brain foreshadowing.
Which
Surely.
will give you some
Yeah,
time save.
This is what I don't get, right? So the estimate should have been adjusted for my blindfolded. They did not. My blindfolded was plus 20 minutes. And my estimate for the normal any % is 40 minutes. So if they add the chapter 5 estimate, my estimate is a 60-minute run.
But it's also
And then we would be like way below
risky,
the estimate.
honestly.
If I don't do chapter 5 blindfolded, I will 100% be below the estimate, no matter what happens. I'm pretty sure.
Well, it depends. All depends.
I get a
within context.
spoilers. I get a 44 minutes run
All right, so this section is otherwise known as
with
downdraft,
blindfold 5
and we are
in a
about
marathon.
to enter updrafts, followed by neutral drafts. Flag 19, flag 17. We're going to do
my estimate is a 20 minutes, not a 5 minutes.
nice little demo here. Oops.
On the
by
incentive,
corner
donation
kick.
incentive.
And now it just keeps going fast. Oh, this is a bit more of a long flag. Okay. And this flag I do not
Actually,
particularly
maybe
like.
it's on me. At the start of before we start, I'm pretty. No, wait. Oh, yeah. So before we start, the tech hosting should ask me like, is everything correct? Which includes the estimate, like the name of the run, the name of the runner, the estimate, name of the game. Like, I don't think we did that check, honestly, but it's whatever.
It's not even a hard flag.
So I'm not
But I've
overestimate
lost
civil.
a couple of good speedrun paces right at the end.
That's just a mistake of the
That's like
scheduling.
a feels
Or
bad
no,
moment.
it's not scheduling mistake.
Flag 10. We
I'm pretty
actually
sure
skipped
they
that one.
adjusted for it in the schedule.
And stuff like that can happen. Alright, I'm gonna skip it again.
This death right
Probably not
on this
smart.
part, I'll talk about that. I'll mention that
There
later.
we go. Flag 7.
Like I wanna talk about some of my
Alright, and
plans
the next
for like
we
the
are
upcoming months, the
entering-
upcoming year.
About to enter neutral draft. Five flags left to go. Here we're going to do a very specific setup for a demo skip, where we just proceed to ignore spikes. That's a common Celeste thing, if you were wondering.
Also common in Eco 8 version, oddly enough.
Is this just a thing with Celeste devs?
Yeah, that
well,
one death.
Is this a thing with Celeste devs? I'm pretty sure a lot of these skips the devs never expected, not gonna lie.
Okay, I actually
Is this a thing
I-
with Celeste devs? I'm pretty sure a lot of these skips the devs never
while I'm doing this
expected,
thing,
not gonna lie.
look, I'm walking a tiny bit back just to make sure I hit this flag.
Like they expected the speedrun community to just break it, but
it's-
they never expected Celeste to get nearly as big as it got.
Yes. This is-
Alright, about to exit. Get ready for time. Time.
That's even a sub 40 IGT.
Thank you.
Honestly, very solid.
All right.
Yeah, and sub 40 IGT, including Blindfolded Chapter 5.
I definitely did, and I think everyone else did.
So this is I consider this quite solid.
Right, nice.
And specifically for me.
So that's mostly it from me. I want to do some quick shout outs. Thank you to the speedrunning community and my friends in the Celeste community. You are great.
I'll let it run out for a bit.
Thank you to the Blindfolded community. Also, I suppose special shout outs to Sede for cooking up some strats for Blindfolded Chapter 5. Also Civil. And Kite. Anyway, let me see. And final thanks to BSG to giving me this opportunity. It's been really fun. I've been really enjoying my time. So that's it for me.
I'm wondering if Tech is getting angry at me for doing these shoutouts because they think I'm overestimates.
So true. It brought us together.
Yeah,
yes,
thanks.
Yes.
Community.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Well, then I have a final thanks to do, and that's to you for that absolutely stellar run.
Overestimate.
It was a wonderful run. Thank you. We'll be throwing it live over to the intermission, and we'll be setting up for a link
it should
to the
be
past.
fine.
See you soon.
Yeah, Pokemon Gang. Also, my friend Noman also came to watch Pokemon Gang. There was actually 2 people. Come on, Araya and Legend. They were like, they were watching outside, on the phone. No. Like, Tech most likely wasn't complaining. Yeah, honestly, this run was very solid. Oh wait, even a test in chat. What's this? Open your eyes. Thank you, Steph. Honestly, whoa. Honestly, like, one of the things I'm very thankful about. So I have some great friends at the AFP community. Like, I'm very happy that I'm like part of AFP because Association of Fast People is just a jokey name. I 2021 I was like joining the racing channel in Discord, and I would basically do any percent runs, any percent races, and eventually I would end up joining Vertal's server, and the Discord server, Vertal kept inviting more and more Celeste people, and one of the big reasons why I got as far as I did when it comes to speedrunning in Celeste is because just hanging out with other people and just being a community, really. If I was consistent, I would try running and racing. Skill issue. That's the weird thing, right? I'll swap headsets again. Like, I think it's not even... Being consistent is hard. You know, like, for example, musicians. I'm also a musician, by the way, and I play piano. And it's so hard to be consistent at practicing piano. And the same thing goes for speedrunning. It's hard to be consistent at practicing speedrunning. For me, being part of a community, even just being part of the Blindfolded community, even that helps me a lot, honestly. Like, being a part of a community is probably what ends up driving people to keep going. Like, being part of the community is actually feels even bigger than the speedrunning part. Speedrunning is just a hobby we share, honestly. That's the same thing with being at this event. We share the speedrunning stuff. People have been coming and going for years and years and years. I've been happy to be part of that, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Let me like talk about the thing I wanted to like talk about. So yeah, for the next few months. So next month there's gonna be an any percent tournament, and I am practicing to take part of it. Blindfolded any percent relay would beat the sub hour. I think it could. It would be hard though. It's probably easier for blindfolded any percent relay than if one person does it, I think. Okay. I plan on doing Celeste Any percent. I don't know how far I'm gonna push it. Eventually I kind of want either a 27 or better a 26. If each person had practiced exactly one chapter to the maximum, I could see it working, but I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a lot easier to practice one chapter than practicing the whole thing. Yeah, relay and blindfolds. And blindfolded takes more practice. It's probably easier to get the sub hour in the relay. Although it would be because it's IGT, that's a little bit messy. RTA, it's a lot harder. Yeah, I want to do some any percent. I also plan on eventually running the blindfolded any percent. I actually hope on submitting blindfolded any percent for the next BSG annual, but we'll see. Celeste any percent blindfolded, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to like learn it in time, honestly. Shine in the Dark 2. I am not familiar with that game. Is it like an RPG? Short submission delay. Submission delay? What is a submission delay? Also, another thing. Oh, right. Of course, yes. Yeah. Yeah. the marathon you're running, it's called Shine in the Dark, yeah. I forgot. I'm like, this. Apparently, this is a game. Or are these the VODs for that one, for the marathon? Either way. Yeah, I wanted to show one thing. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Come on. Look, it's a new controller. So should be showing. It's a level-less controller on the top right, and it's like it's pretty cool. It's also kind of expensive, not gonna lie. And this is my other controller that I plan on like swapping to this, because the problem with when I play controller is I really like playing with the stick, but when you play Celeste, don't tell Virtle, the analog stick is kind of shite. So, and also the other advantage is like when you play with just buttons, you kind of you are less likely to mess up blindfolded. So I'm swapping to this. Should I have swapped to keyboard? Maybe. But I wanted to try out leverless controller. No one, I don't even know. For sure, someone is playing arcade stick or something. But there's barely people that do it, I think. Arcade box like this one is allowed as Celeste speedruns? Yes. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure even a racing wheel is allowed for submission purposes in Celeste speedruns. But if it's not, please tell me. And then I'll maybe consider doing keyboard instead. But this is basically a PlayStation input, except it's a box. Racing Wheel Celeste run when? Actually, I believe Yuki Leila did that. And she even managed to get a sub-hour with a freaking racing wheel. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. It's kinda crazy. Wait, is it even better than the sub-hour? Dance pad. Wait, why would you do a blindfolded dance pad run? That sounds even worse. Dance pad happened at GDQ. There was an online Seasides run on GDQ, and I forgot their name, but they were running on a freaking dance pad. Blindfolded dance pad. No. Now you can feel. No, wait. Can you feel? I assume you. That would be stupid, though. Honestly, it would be stupid. No. Alright, like this. Yes, you need to use the bar behind you to normalize your movement. Holy shit. If it were me, I would put a notch or something on the N up rest position to verify where I'm facing. Assuming it has a bar. Oh wait, no. Most people that play DDR have like a bar behind them, right? Surely. But I think I think that's about it. Surely. Oh wait, let's find someone to raid. But yeah, I'm honestly I'm very happy with the run I did. For a marathon run, it was really, yeah, I think it was solid, especially considering the blindfolded incentive. Very solid. Most people with the DDR, yes, surely. Dance pad could just be a pad. Actually, I got like a very cheap dance pad from the Philippines. It was actually I played a little bit of Necrodancer with it. That's actually really fun. It's actually really fun. Yo, Goomba is streaming. Let me see who's running the Celeste. Who's running the game? Randomizer? Dang. Think we're gonna raid Goombs. Goomba. But at this point, I think Gooms is actually running for for 25 any percent. Yo, yes, Jackets, we should play Necrodancer co-op. I have Synchrony. I think I have. Can pretend I'm on dance pad. Yo. Hit me up. Or I'll hit you. I'll just physically hit you in the shoulder. Let's raid, yes. Right, so Gooms, I think Gooms, yeah, he's running any percent. I'm pretty sure I think he's running for... Oh no, why am I getting an ad? Either way, he's running for 25. And Tio is also running for 25. Isaac already got their 25 again and PB'd. So there's multiple people in the Celeste community, and they are running for 25. And the Any Percent tournament is going to happen soon. If you play Celeste Any Percent, just join. Honestly, just do it. All right. Talk to you guys later. No, you just do it. Even if you do no practice, just join. Just don't forget to join. All right, bye. Let's go. Oh my goodness, why is it? Yo, alright. Anyway, bye YouTube. I guess I'll like put the VODs in the description when they happen.